Hi ladies and gentlemen, Sean Davies, Coloradoreinsman. Well, today it's a kind of a different video. I'm out here at Shiloh Acres Horse Rescue in Alt, Colorado. A good friend of mine, Amber Harrell, owns and runs this. And I'm here with a, as yet unnamed, great big old beautiful black horse. He has a bucking stock brand back here on his left hip. And he was such a nice, sweet horse. I had to kill that when she was out there. He was following her around. We're hoping that this guy has actually never bucked before and that he never was in the rodeo. So what we're going to do is, I don't think he's ever been handled. So I'm going to spend a few minutes here. I've got my Mustang scratching pole, and I just already touched him, and he shows me that he's never been handled, but we're going to see what we can progress with in a short time here. First, I just want him to understand that I'm touching him and that hopefully he's not going to run me over. So we're going to spend a few minutes. If I can progress to getting a halter on him today, that'd be great. But mostly I just want to see if he'll relax and let me touch him a little bit. So I'm going to turn this small pin into a little bit of a round pin with my stick, so if he wants to move, I can stay in contact with him wherever he goes. So I'm going to come in here and just reach over with my stick. And you see any kind of movement there, he wants to kind of go away. And he settled down a lot quicker this time. So I'm going to ask him to let me scratch him and just rub him. Now, I want to avoid getting kicked. Right here, I'm going to rub his butt. I'm going to let him move this way and let him move around. You can see this horse is basically a great big Mustang. He's not a Mustang, but he acts like one. He acts like a horse that's never been touched before. He is muscled up. Such a big monster. He's so pretty though. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. And I'm going to rub his withers and just try to get him to where he'll let me touch him at will without getting too upset. Now this is a small pin, and he's not really aggressive, which is nice. So I'm just moving around, letting him walk around. Good boy. Now he's standing still right there. I'm going to take that pressure off and just walk away. And you notice his curiosity is such that he looked at me. He said, "Where'd that nice kind of scratching go?" Now I'm going to come up here with just my hand. I'm going to kind of block him here. So if he wants to go away, I'm going to reach back in and touch him. And I'm going to touch him and roll around and move around and just let him move. Rub his butt, rub him on the withers. He stops, so I'm going to take that pressure off right there. Who's a good boy? Whew. He's a big old horse, big feet. We think that he is something of a draft, thoroughbred type cross or big warm blood cross, something that these, bucking people like. And he probably could buck like crazy. Good boy. He's got a very nice nature to him. He just, I don't think he's ever really been handled. Who's a good boy? If he stops right there, I'm going to take that pressure off. Good boy. Let him think. Who's a big baby? Who's a big baby, man? He's a good boy. He's coming up to say hello.
Why? How are you?
Just want to say hello to him. Hello. Hello, Junior. So for now, his name will be Junior. Amber wasn't sure what she wanted to name him. She's trying to get a feel for his personality, and you know, we don't want to name him anything like, you know, Black Shadow of Death or anything like that. I'm saying Slow Walk Do Nothing is a good name. Reach out and touch him. Good boy. Good boy. I know. I know. I know. I know. I want to get him comfortable where rubbing him doesn't make him bleed every time. Good boy. There, see, that's better. That's a change. That's a change. Walking with me rubbing him. That's a big change right there. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. I want to rub him right up here on his withers. Good boy. He's going, how can you touch me from all the way across that pen? And I'm saying, I'm just rubbing you, young man. I'm rubbing you on the withers. And he's saying, well, that thing's not really killing me now, so I can just relax a little bit. Good boy. Now that's magic. It's mostly due to this pole that I get from Hogwarts. It's my new Harry Potter pole. Does magical work. It's in disguise. It looks a lot like a gardening stake from Home Depot or say Murdoch's, but it says down here, Harry Potter School of Wizardry. And all you have to do is reach in and touch them, and in a few minutes, voila, they stand still and smell it and go, well, that doesn't scare me. And I'm just doing little circles on him, rubbing his neck, saying, good boy. Look at that magic happening. Look at that magic. Who's a baby? Now, if this guy is not a world champion bucker, he has got a future in a lot of things. I see that he might be a nice jumper. But let's just see if we can get past the possibility of world champion bucker. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? See, now he's being able to move for the most part without not out of fear. But see, I touched a different spot now. So now I'm rubbing back here on his butt and saying, hey, I can touch you here and that feels pretty good. Good boy. Who's the baby? Who's the baby? Now I'm keeping an eye on him, but one thing he hasn't offered to do yet is kick me as he goes by, so that's good. Now he just looked to me, and I said, well, I'll take that pressure off. And he kind of said, okay.
Well, hi, dear.
Because I would like to go in my stall. And I'm going to reach over and touch him. I'm just going to rub him on this side. The whole point of this rubbing is just, this horse has never been handled. You can just see it in his eye. He's never been handled. He likes this left side better. I'm going to ask if I can get a little closer here. Okay, I just cut down my stick by a few feet. And this is the same kind of work that I do with the Mustangs I get. Good boy. Good boy. I'm going to let him smell my hand while I'm rubbing him. Who's your baby? And I'm just going to rub his neck, rub him up here. My goal would be to get in close enough to touch him on the shoulder with my hand. Oh, he's licking and chewing now. Who's your big baby? Yes, sir. See, He's comfortable there, so I'm going to shorten up. Put my hand over here, let him smell me. Who's a big boy? Who's a big boy? I know. I don't want to crowd him too much. I don't want him getting to where he feels like he's got to run by and kick me. Good boy. I'm going to see if he'll let me pet him on the shoulder right here. That was a big surprise for him. He says, "Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness." That's the first time this horse probably ever been touched on his side. So now we're going to just go right back to work and rub him. Who's a good boy? The flies are just eating him up. But, good boy. Good boy. Want him to smell? Good boy. Reach over and touch it. Good boy. Hello.
Hi. This door came open a little.
It's okay. You're not going to go in there. Who's your good boy? Who's your good boy? See, I just want him to relax. I just want him to relax. Oh my. Oh my. Who's your baby? Speaking my magic words to him. Let's see if they work. Ooh. This horse is a good 17.3 or so at his withers. 17.2, 17.3. Where's your baby? Where's your big baby? There. He wants to move through it. And I'll reach over and touch him on that side. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy.
Hi. Hi. Hi.
Good boy. Now take the pressure off of him for a second. Just let him think about all this. Good boy. Good boy.
Hi there.
He's showing me he's got a lot of curiosity. Good boy. Now I'm just going to keep working this left side because that's his most comfortable side. And he likes this sweet spot right here. He likes to get right in this position. And I'm just going to rub him on the neck with my stick and shorten up. I want him getting used to me being in close proximity. I don't really have to touch him with my hand right now, but I'm shortening up my stick to a point where I can touch him. Good boy. Good boy. And I just want to get myself in a position to be in front of that shoulder. The second I get behind that shoulder, he's going to move. Good boy. Good boy. just want to rub him. Really, this is where you really have to just relax, calm yourself down, not stand with stiff knees. You want to be able to move if you need to move. Good boy. Take that pressure away. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. I want to get my hat brim down to where he can't see my eyes. Just take time. We got a great big black storm west of us that could shorten our time here. I know. I know. Good boy. I'm not going to stop him from turning like that. Good boy. Good boy.
Hi. Yeah.
Good boy.
Yeah.
Good boy. I know. Good boy.
Hi.
Now I'm going to see if I can just reach in and get within proximity to him.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good boy.
Yeah.
Touch him, I walk away, even if he moves. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Now I'd like him to present his left side to me. So I want to just keep working on that soft spot. You know, that I'm kind of creating this area that he's comfortable with me in. Good boy. Good boy.
Hi.
Who's the baby? Who is a big baby? Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Step over here, let him come through there. Get back in his position. He likes this position right here. Good boy.
Would it help if I slapped him in the butt from in here?
Oh yeah, if you got a slingshot, it would help. This horse has never been touched. Right?
He's a baby.
He's like one of my Mustangs, you know, that I pulled from the BLM.
Yeah.
But he's getting comfortable on that side over there. He's not as worried about this stick now.
You're all right.
So hopefully he's never been bucked.
How old do you think he is?
I think he's like 6.
And you got him off the feedlot?
Yeah.
So you don't know his history?
He has
He's got a C7 brand on his hip. And I think that's a Colorado bucking stock or Nevada bucking stock brand.
Is he a stud horse?
No,
He looks like it with the jowls, doesn't he?
he doesn't act studdish though. He's not.
He's actually he hasn't thrown a foot at me. He wants to avoid, but he's starting to soften up. Let me rub him. And see, like curiosity, he's not striking at the stick.
Yeah.
So, you know, we probably won't get a halter on him today, but this is the first step to just starting to get him to where you can touch him and whatnot. See, he's licking and chewing now. He's starting to kind of go, well, you're not killing me, man. This is what I got to do with the Mustangs. And, you know, he's kind of going, well, I'd rather be over here next to the camera. And feminine energy. You can see him being more attracted to feminine energy. So I have a feeling with whatever handling he's ever had or being chased was probably by, you know, cowboys. But he's not that worried. I've touched him a couple times with my hand now on the shoulder. But he's not going to stand there yet.
Yeah.
If I can even get him to stand there.
Dog, see ya. Good
Ed, you have a good one.
Yeah.
Stay out of behind the feet.
I'll try. See you later, Robert.
You're okay. You're okay. You're really close to me.
Good boy. Good boy. Yes, sir. I know. I know. Okay, hand me that rope, please. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I've got a couple different techniques. I don't want to really freak this guy out because he's so big. I don't want him taking the chance of possibly, you know, jumping over that gate or something. So I'm going to come back up here. I'm going to try to get that left side to me. Good boy. So instead of tossing my rope, and one of the techniques I have, a lot of times I'll toss ropes over their back. I want to do something where I more or less just drape this on his back and let it fall to the other side. So, you know, whichever way I can get it.
You're all right. No. You're okay. Good boy.
Good boy. And now, I've got the rope over his back, and I can just toss it. I'm going to let you take this stick.
Okay. You're all right.
Yep. He's a good boy.
You're a good boy. You're a good boy.
Good boy. Well, I think I'm going to have to toss this. Good boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good boy. Excellent.
You're a good boy.
Now I can just take my rope on him and rub him. Who's the big baby? Who's the big baby? See, now I can rub him a little bit with this rope. I know. I know. Have it on that side, rub him. So I can touch him, rub him, just getting
You're all right.
physically stimulated with me way the heck over here.
You're okay.
And this rope kind of got cut at some point, so I'm going to tie a knot in it right there.
You're all right.
Good boy.
Yeah.
Good boy. Well, we got a storm coming.
Yeah, I hear it.
Yeah. But even this right here with this soft rope, so I'm going to put a little pressure on him right there and give it to him. So he's not freaking out by having something touch him. And he
Good
can
boy.
move around.
Good boy.
Good boy. And there he gave to me. So that's the little things that we try to do.
Oh, wow. You're all right. Oh, wow. You're okay. You're okay.
Good boy. Good boy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we just had a big storm roll in. It's not the best time to continue this. This guy's already giving to me right there. Good boy.
Such a good boy.
Good boy. So I'm going to go ahead and take this off. We're going to have to let him relax.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Good.
Yeah. And the storm's
Take
blowing
that
in.
rope off.
Good boy. Yeah.
And we're going to stay tuned for more down the road, because we have got one heck of a storm blowing in, and it is pouring rain about half a mile down the road. So I'm very pleased with Mr. Junior here. You're going to see me work with him some more until we can get him loaded in a trailer and take him down to the ranch, and hopefully if you want to help with his training, Shiloh Acres is starting to try to get some grants together to help with this big guy's training and see where he's at. If you want to help, let me know. I'll put you in touch with Amber. And you know, every $100 helps towards his training. So stay tuned and we'll see you soon.